Last September, when two of my friends came back from North Xinjiang, they strongly recommended me go traveling there because of the astonishing natural scenery. The mountains, forests, rivers, and lakes. Then I started to search for the information about it. As a local Chinese living in the south, Xinjiang is just a geographical concept with plateau and desert, a remote and mysterious place for me. All I knew about it is that it is the largest province of our nation, with Uyghur people living there. And the only Xinjiang people I'd ever seen were the ones selling lamb kebabs on the roadside when I was a kid. So when I found some information about Kashgar, the city in South Xinjiang, I decided to go exploring it. The most western city in China and of more than 2,000 years history, and was one of the most important stops along the ancient Silk Road, connecting the west and the east. Hi everyone, this is Belinda from China. Last September, I visited South Xinjiang, and even though people told me that it might be the safest place around China right now, I still felt a little bit nervous. But when I landed on the place, all the fears disappeared. It was really an unforgettable trip, so I'm going to show you what I've experienced during my 12 days journey. And I hope you like it. So our first stop was Kashgar ancient city. I think now most of the buildings have been rebuilt or redecorated, but the historical part is still well remained. So you can see all kinds of shops, food stores lining up on both sides of the main roads.
这是个网红打卡点。
老板，还可以鲜榨吗？
啊，鲜榨的。
鲜榨。这个可不可以多一点吃啊？
我搞熟了。
看它原始的是哦这样的，先皮起来。
它里面本来就有啊。
这个叫什么？
这个长得好好看呢，这个。
这个是马奶吗？
The alleys leading to the inner part of the ancient city, where local people live, are more worth walking around.
这应该才是别人住的地方吧？开始看的都是商业街。这里面有。
中的八线，这个中的八线。
可以这么，是这样吗？
啊，
那这铃怎么响呢？
趴着啊。
这样。
哎，到，不到中间。
这也没什么电了嘛就。哎，这个量一下。
It is so interesting that you can find a lot of restaurants named as Grandpa's Naan Restaurant, or even longer name like Grandpa's Tea Restaurant. They might just want to show their long history.
Eh, 蛮好吃吗？
谢谢。
这是啥东西？
啊，这是一个相机一样的东西。老板，这个怎么卖
4个。
啊
10块钱4个。
10块钱4个。好，要4个。
4个吗？你去上过去过？
啊，不知道，是不是要用那个东西拍了再吃？梨子吧。就这样吃是吧？我就这样拿着吧。哎，谢谢。
找个地方吃饭吧。
好甜呀！
应该好的很。
性感。
一个20，一个70，一个30，
30、40。
一个70，
1公斤。
1公斤。
After the ancient city tour, we got a car and drove out to explore the places different from the city. And we found these small villages where the locals live. The houses are built behind those trees under the shelter, so that we didn't see any house until we get close to it. And at the special location of the city, surrounded by high mountains and deserts, the sand or earth could be seen almost everywhere on all those buildings, roads, and trees. And I guess most of the residents here in these villages might have moved into the new apartments in the city. There are few people can be seen here. If the Kashgar city surprised me by the combination of its ancient city and modern city life, the county belonged to it named Yarkand astonished and touched me more deeply by its scale as a county, the relaxing lifestyle, and the friendly people. Yarkand is totally not like a county. It is even as big as a municipal city.
你们2个也第一次来。
This is a local night market in Yarkand. I was told that local people would come to these markets at night, eating and drinking and getting onto the stage, dancing for a while. Nobody cares who you are, what age you are at, and what job you are doing. This little girl came to me and wanted me to go dancing with her, but it was already over 11 p.m. The music was stopped, but she still insisted teaching us a short piece of dancing.
眼神。我手怎么转来转去的？
Music and dance is kind of like a genetic thing to Uyghur people here. We came across at least 4 groups of people dancing to the music in a local park. Some of them just came from a wedding ceremony. I was told that it is their tradition, finding a place for dancing and for some other activities after the wedding ceremony.
冲啊！
冲！你往中间一点。
往前面站。
对，加油！哎！
We encountered this beautiful young lady. She taught me dancing and introduced their traditions to me. We soon became good friends. At night, she and her friends showed us around the city, introduced the typical local food and also insisted paying for it for them.
这个是什么东西？
这是什么？什么？
脆脆的那个肉里面脆脆的那个牙齿啊，
对，
红管。
哇，
口味还可以啊。
你挡住了，
已经直接吃吧。
干啥？
皮，这是皮。
是啊，你是啊。
干啥？اشترك يا شات تتزيد تدمس مكانها.
好多胶原蛋白呀！
好吃，你吃。
So if I didn't stop them, they might buy all those different kinds of local food for us.
哎，他不用来可给他
As for food, lamb is everywhere in Xinjiang, but the food that you should never miss in Yakut is pigeon. There is a saying goes like, there would be no pigeon can fly out of Yakut. And on the way to Yakut, we stopped for a while at another county, Xinjiang, which is way less smaller in scale, but famous of ceramic and handmade knives.
其实我就是在日本找个学。
确实。
哇，
네, 네, 어머나. 말말다.
慢慢的，
姐，
말말다.
就把它捏
말말다.
你不要用力，你是帮他扶了就行了。Good， 这个。
S
花。
온다. 애들아.
可以的，可以的。
And this family warmly welcomed us to their yard and picked some grapes for us.
小新呢？哦，我拍个照。
Compared to North Xinjiang, South Xinjiang is famous for its long history and culture. But that doesn't mean there's no natural scenery in South Xinjiang. In my next video, I'm going to show you the amazing Parmius Plateau and what life is like in the place where the most Tajik, the only white people in China, live. If you're interested in that, don't forget to give me a like and click the subscribe button. Thank you so much, and I will see you in next video.